Why do businessmen and top managers from all over the world come to learn strategic management, strategy and leadership from Russians? Because Russians have qualities in their blood that makes them one of the most successful leaders and strategists in the world. Here's why. Russians are very ambitious. We meet all challenges. We have explored, developed and held the largest country in the world. 8,000 kilometers from east to west and 4,000 kilometers from north to south. And all this in the conditions of Siberian blizzards and Arctic cold. This is a sign of the ability to solve the most difficult problems, isn't it? Russians are real team players. We know how to build strong and successful teams. At all times and in the most difficult situations, the Russians and other peoples living in Russia were able to pool efforts to achieve common goals, to resist the enemy, to develop new lands, to make a scientific breakthrough. We do not back down from challenges because we know that for a tight-knit team, the sky is the limit. Russians are very advanced. We can solve the most difficult tasks in industry and science. The first man in space, the first spacecraft on the Moon and Venus, the first helicopter, the first parachute, the first nuclear power plant, the first laser, the first COVID vaccine. If someone wants to compete with the Russians, they'd better prepare thoroughly for a fair fight, because for the sake of victory, we can move mountains. Russians are very flexible. We know how to benefit from everything. Russians will always be able to get out of any, even the most complicated situation, and even if we are in the minority. To conduct a military campaign, launch a scientific development, or manage to find a corkscrew at the party, we'll always find a way out. Russians are very resourceful. We can plan several steps ahead and surprise everyone. The ability to anticipate risks and be ahead of the curve is in our blood. Don't believe me? Check out our fridges! No one is as good at batch cooking as Russians. You'll never find such amount of food in store anywhere. And how many times have we surprised offenders who are already preparing to celebrate the victory over us? You can't count them. Ambitiousness, teamwork, advancement, flexibility, and ability to plan several steps ahead. These are the qualities that define Russians as leaders and strategists. This is why Russians are considered one of the best leaders in the world. Living in a harsh climate and surrounded by rivals, it is simply impossible not to become a leader and strategist, because the need to think strategically for us is dictated by life itself. Therefore, if you need to learn strategy and leadership, learn from the Russians. Join businessmen and top managers from all over the world. Learn strategic management, strategy and leadership from the Russians.